and we welcome you here live here at Irwindale, Irwindale Speedway. It was a late one from the go, but everyone's stacked up and we're ready to go. 18 cars gonna duke it out here under the clouds, which is interesting. I'm very surprised that's under the shade, but dynamic weather in a nutshell. Oh well, so be it. Anyway, everybody's getting themselves up and away, everyone gridded, and we're gonna go ahead and sort ourselves out here for tonight's race. 90 laps here tonight, here at the Irwindale Event Center, or quote-unquote what they called it. And we're on the way with pacing. Qualifying grade is going to be shown on your front row screen. Ryan Kwan, the number 24, going to round himself up front in that number 24 machine. Michael Bianchini, 69, brought his outside. Derek M. Smith, Dominic Howe, Eric Keeter, running out the top 5. Rest of the qualifying order is going to be scrolled on your screen. I am in a sort of a rush right now. Apologies about that, because everything just went mayhem these past 5 minutes. So, very apologetic about that. So, last person to win here was in the Legends series. I don't know who came up away with the win, but again, 19 drivers here logged in tonight. Should be a fun one. 2 people did not log themselves in, Oliver Cordell and Greg Freeman, 05 and number 2. They are gonna either have to start for the pits or not gonna start at all. But anyway, oh man, okay, that was a bit of a rush, but otherwise, getting ourselves up and ready to go here at the Irwindale Event Center. Gonna be a good one here tonight from Irwindale. Anyway, we scroll ourselves up front, and here we go. The number 24 machine of Ryan Kwan is gonna lead it to the green flag, and we're up and away here at Irwindale. Oh, and already the 75 Dominic Howe. Unbelievable. We're stacked up, and the first person to get turned was the 75. There he is. Oh, gosh, we're getting flashbacks already to what we saw at Vegas, but... I mean, not Vegas, the USA, but, man. The 66 of Derek M. Smith just ran right into him. Klein runs into the mess. The 33, I think that's Justin Johnson, avoiding that. But... oh, man, so Kwan went a bit early. He sort of slid up as he started to get himself in line, but yeah, Derek just, man, flashbacks of what we had last week, but only 18 drivers here digging out tonight, so nothing too much to be scared of. Anyway, Kwan is your leader, still, at number 24, but my oh my, that's a really big shame that you see them under caution for the first time on lap number 1. Qualifying times are going to be shown on the left-hand side of the screen. Kwan with a 16.7 to log himself up on the board. You see the sky is very interesting. It's been a while since I've seen a dynamic sky that went cloudy, and here we have a bit of sunlight coming out to shine on the track. But anyway, yeah, that was all Derek M. Smith's part. He's on pit road, coming into pit. He's gonna go most likely 1 down because of that. And that will be a strike for him. That's one of the new strike systems we're implementing into the system. 66, 1 out of 3 with the strike system. Next one by will be a lap down penalty, and after that will be unlimited. I'll have to go onto the radio to tell everyone with the strikes, how the strikes work and stuff like that. But otherwise, we do now have a strike system, as I said. Everybody has a limit of 3 strikes. If they screw up, they get a strike, or a penalty marker, as some people call it. Next time, it'll be a 1 lap penalty. So the 66, if he causes another incident, that will make himself under the dose of 1 lap down. I think Kwan is going to pick the high side on this one. There's Smith right there. As here we go. His car hits itself on the pit road. The number 69, Bianchini, or rather Quan. No, he didn't. So Bianchini, the leader. Up and away, and the 5 goes sideways into the inside wall, and that will most likely end. Oh, there's multiple cars spinning. They're still spinning. First car sideways was the 5 of Liebert, and oh gosh, are we really gonna have this mess again? There's Keplinger. Oh. Well, so much for clean restarts and so forth. I have to switch this into single file, unfortunately.
Nice.
5. Gonna get a strike on that one. Restart. Restart wreck. So everyone's gonna single themselves out. And there's Liebert now on pit road. Not a lot of drivers here. And yet we're still having constant wrecks. The Street Stock Series last night, I mean not last night, but at Stafford went green all the way, and we're stacking up with cautions here, so can't really say much for what really people can do, but you know, it is what it is. So let me pull up rules on the new race chat system. So there's a 3-strike policy. A 3-strike policy will take place under racing conditions iSCAR official sessions. With this being said, you'll most likely receive a strike if you recklessly spin or hit a driver out of control, intentionally cause contact, spin yourself onto the racing surface to bring the caution out, plow onto an oncoming wreck without attempting to maneuver or stop on the racing surface. So basically, what Liebert and Derek M. Smith, M. Smith shouldn't have been driving that forcefully on the initial go, and that's counted as driving recklessly. So the 66 earns a penalty striker off of that one, and Liebert, that's a bit of a controversial call, but you know, I just want to get the race up and going. Whoops, I don't want that. But here we go. Coming to green. Bianchini up and away.
Green flag,
Here we
green
go.
flag.
Hopefully everyone singles themselves out this time as we head ourselves into turns number 1. And this is the interesting thing about Irwindale. Everybody's stacked up on the high side. This is one of the very few multi-group tracks around here in which you can. You have to be on the high side to make your way around. So Bianchini, obviously being up front, the only person, I mean, top 2, Ryan Kwan obviously winning it with the pole, but these people gotta roll their cars through the outside corner of it, run that high side, and they have to roll their cars very nicely so they can keep their track position. And the way to really have your way with it here at Irwindale is to pull a slider, and you see the 92 of Connor Brandon. Attempt? Well, sort of a false attempt, but he's just trying to work out in that low line all the way against there, and he's going to go alongside of Eric Heater. And, oh, the 0-1! Oh, Trey Patton is going to spin himself around. I mean, he's off the racing surface, but he's going to get himself back and going. Hopefully that don't break into caution. Nope, it doesn't. Nope, it doesn't, but Patton's going to lose multiple positions on that. So Bianchini, surprisingly, still up front. Ryan Kwan in second. You see that 24 rolling around there on the high banks, and we got a battle for third. As we're going to have a caution coming out. And he got multiple people spinning on the back straightaway, and oh man, had a collision with the one in the 60. I mean the 60, and we'll see what happened here. Low, it looks like Klein just got in the wall, and around Klein went. Also getting spun around is that 33 of Justin Johnson. It looks like it was the 10 of Jackson Menchu, who failed to go ahead and check up, and I'll put a strike on him. Number 10, strike plowing through wreck. So Jackson Menchu, 1 out of 3, and that will Menchu in the number 10 this race. But yeah, if you do receive a second strike, you'll be black flagged for 1 lap. And you will be forced onto a probation period. So Menchu obviously doesn't want that. That time by, we got more laps than what we had at USA, surprisingly. Hooray, I guess. Oh boy. I'm gonna slide out a bit of, what you call it? Spin on my Discord, because I need to take a bit of screenshots. Apologies about that. I just got home, so bit of unprofessionalism by me. So as I'm sorting some Discord stuff out, and we're singled ourselves out for the restart. Should have changed it to double file. Stand by, but
Green flag,
green flag, and we're up and away. Yeah, Irwindale and Bianchini got a better restart. Went in there, and Connor Brandon actually lost I think he was running third. No, he was running fourth most of the time. So he's going to go alongside a Heater. An attempt to pass. Heater using that high side to his advantage. Got a bit loose. Had to resort himself out into there, but Connor putting the pressure on Heater to go ahead and try to make something happen. Man, they door banged, trying to get themselves in line, and Connor, because of that, gonna respond himself all the way to the low side. Oh, and Connor spins the 71.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
Oh, got more wrecking. Oh my god. That's the 15. David B. Smith involved in that. And Connor's aggressiveness goes overboard here at Irwindale. He tried to slide himself in line, but man, he just flat out dumped the 71 into the corner. 92, strike 1, obviously. Will be warned off of that. Probably most likely an EOL for the 92 on that one. And he just left him no room. He just straight dumped him. It's fortunate to Connor. He's a good racer, but boy, he gets really aggressive. People sliding themselves on the pit road. Other people involved in that, David B. Smith, Corey Rexford. A lot of proximity machines roaming themselves around. Bianchini, the only person. Got all sorts of proximity schemes. Bianchini in a proximity one. Connor with another proximity one. Mullen's not in proximity anymore. The 03 of Rexford. He has left the wire mesh on his machine. Don't know if that's by mistake or what, but yeah, Rexford still has his proximity machine. Yeah, I'm gonna try to refresh my trading paints just because of that. Bianchini has some right front damage. I just noticed that. So it's 69. Yost is going one down because of his... Scott Yost, one of the rookies in tonight's field. Running up there before Connor turned him. So a lot of racing to go, not even halfway, so these people who are one down, 60, 71, and 1, go ahead and take the free pass. I mean, lucky dog going around, and here we go, the 69 Bianchini is all the way
Green flag, green
to the
flag.
bottom of the racetrack, and he gets a huge jump.
Alright, man, caution
And
is
we're
out.
under caution
is
yet
out.
again, as we're wrecking. And, I don't know how many incidents the 60 has been involved in, but my oh my, around goes the 60 again at Keplinger. And, yeah, I think Menchu. Oh, Peter Kenny turned himself around on the restart. He tried to get it going. And sideways it went. '99, 1 out of 3 restart. He's right up to 17x. Keplinger's at 16x. And the person who's going to get the wave around is going to be Klein. There he goes. So, good break for him. The number 1 machine. Again, we're not even halfway yet. His halfway point is, I think, around 45. Fuel's at 50% as well, so just keep that in mind. So Klein gets the lucky dog, obviously. The 10, Menchu, is a wave round, because he couldn't catch up to the, past the pace car in time, so he's going to have to go ahead. Slide himself all the way back there. Bianchini right now, he recently came off of his suspension from street stocks. Doing it nicely right now. under probation as well because of his antics in the Street Stock Series. But he's making a return today. Gonna hit a refresh button. Hopefully give himself a new outlook. Yeah, he's doing it right now, leading the field ever since the drop of the green. Well, yeah, ever since he took the lead from the 24 of Ryan Kwan. But yeah, this is the track, one of the tracks I really like. You get to run the outside all the way to the high. These cars are super powerful. We're gonna hit it yet again in the 92. Connor got a better restart than Kwan. Kwan could get himself going, and we're gonna head ourselves into 1. Now Connor wants to go ahead and take the lead. Oh, we're wrecking right in the background.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
Multiple people involved in that. Peter Kenny, Kaplinger. I don't even know if he was involved in that, but yeah. Mullen was also around. He's now getting himself going. 75. Dominic Howe. He gets himself up and going as well. They were basically 3 wide off the corner. And the 28 hit the wall. Looks like Mullen just came up and spun himself around. And there was also some secondary contact with the 75. We'll see it right here. Oh yeah, because Mullen ran into the 75. 75 eventually spun himself out. There was also wrecking right in the background around where Peter Kenny was. I think Peter was just trying to go ahead and check up, stock up effect in the 5. Liebert ran right into him. And we're coming into pit, so halfway pit point. Everybody's on pit road, so only a couple are staying out to get the wave around. Dominic Howe being one of them. Peter Kenny being another. Yos as well. 17, 1 out of 3. Slid up on exit towards 75. And we go under caution yet again. Right off of a restart, yeah, indeed. People trying to go for positions, but people got to be steady with their wheel as well. If you just force the issue just to end up wrecking yourself, well, that's on you. Connor wants track position more than tires, so Bianchini, because of that, is going to slide himself all the way to 9th. Kwan comes in front of him in 8th. And here we go, come to the green yet again. Connor's gonna at least attempt, and here he goes. Doesn't go all the way to the apron, but yeah, that's just Bianchini's way. Here we go, heading ourselves into 1. Battling right behind, Connor pulls himself up a good lead. Liebert up to 5th place with a broken race car. Klein is sideways, and he's gonna run in front of... Oh, man. Yep, there goes Klein. 69 to Bianchini involved in that. And that's literally why Connor stayed out. Was because of that. Klein was already loose entering the corner, and he just slid up right in front of the 24. Klein's fault. He got loose entering 3. No harm, no foul. He just got ran over trying to correct himself. Unfortunately, you're your pole sitter. Rip. And take a look at that. Eric Keeter. And the 28 is now up to P2 with that exchange. Scott Yost is going to wave around the lucky dog, so he goes around. Bianchini was caught up in that wreck. He has a lot of front end damage on his machine. Unfortunately, nobody's escaping this race without a 0x, so. Person on the verge of disqualification, the 99 of Peter Kenny. Daytona winner, Derek M. Smith, making himself on a pit road. These races are now just about survival. If you're in the wrong place, well, it's a big rip. And Bianchini coming down to pit. He just put himself in the wrong place. Top 2 yet to pit at least once. But with these cautions, I think you could just run it all the way out to the end on these tires. So, good choice by Connor and Heater. Heater yet to pick up at least one win this series. This car looks a bit broken though. Definitely is. Only clean car I really see out here is the 92 of Connor, but Connor not really clean after causing that wreck moments ago with the 71. Caution number 7. And we're more than halfway through, so. Not really a difference of what we had last week. Connor's going to do whatever he can to go ahead and retain the lead. Peter's going to be with him. Justin Johnson also starting up top 3. That's cool to see. As here we go, coming to green flag. 92 Connor is going to hit it with a go. Hungry. Here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Got a good lead. Themselves in the 1. Patton up to 4th place. Oh, and he runs into the 33 of Johnson. And he's up on his side, and he's just like, no, he's not gonna go on his roof. Johnson lands it on all 4. But Patton obviously got into him. We stay green. Peter Kenny disqualified. Connor's doing, or needs to hit himself with a nice shot. He's running a bit lower. Peter needs just to find some grip. Both these people don't have any tires on them, so. On to rent a 0.1 that time. I think Connor's got it in the bag here. Not doing it. I think his damaged race car is just not doing the job for him right now, but last time by, he was faster. I think Connor's getting a lower exit off the corner.
Alright, man.
And we go into caution again.
Caution is out.
Sight. It's Trey Patton this time. He turns himself around. We'll talk about a bit of karma. 3rd place. Runs away from Patton, and he's gonna slide himself into the inside wall. Johnson's now up to P5 because of that, so. decent run there. Don't know if these top two are close on fuel or what. We'll see if they come in a pit. Nope, they don't. I think they still need to catch up with the pace car, but here it is. Bianchini up to P8 off of that exchange. Car's up 9 spots of where he started. So everybody from behind the 71, so that's 8th on down, is down spots. People coming on the pit road, Derek M. Smith being one of them. Ryan Kwan, your pole sitter, also on pit road. Car still holds the lead as of right now. Don't know how many to go we have. Just 26 to go, so Heater has only a handful amount of laps to go ahead and snatch the lead, and the only way really he could snatch away the lead is by restarts, and he has to stay with Connor. I'd say for Heater to take the lead, he could jump the restart slightly, but since Connor's going to use the apron, Connor's going to nose ahead of him on the restart. So I'm guessing by that exchange, Connor will pull up yet again alongside a Heater, but Heater will have the outside lane going into 1. So that's basically the only way I see Heater winning this. Change ourselves with the 1 to go. So here we go. Connor gonna do what he can to retain the lead on this restart. He's gonna probably pull what Bianchini does. Nope, Heater does not stay with Connor this time, so.
Green flag, green flag.
Get themselves off the corner. Connor gets a good enough lead over Heater. Klein with a bit of a slider. Heater's in the wall. There comes Michael Bianchini to the outside of the 1. Bianchini. Oh, that's close. Trey Patton making a move to the inside. He's dragging along Justin Johnson. I mean, not Justin Johnson, but then that Jackson Menchu in the 01. Not the 01, the 10. Everybody right behind. Oh, there goes one to Klein again. And Klein gets ran over for I don't know how many times he has been. But he was definitely sluggish in 4, and everyone was literally on a train on him. And fortunately, he's just not going to play dividend with him. Oh, he was sideways yet again, and he wrecked himself doing it. Couldn't save it. No foul. Klein got loose and got ran over yet again. The 71 couldn't check up because he already had like a trail of cars right behind him. He had like people like Menchu and Johnson right behind him, tucked up there, so nothing he could have done. I think Connor's gonna take it to his first win. Yeah, Irwindale. As long as he logs in some straight laps, he'll be fine. Bianchini's up to 4th now. take a look at the weather here tonight. Need to chop out a couple stuff. See, it's overcast. Wind going 1 mile per hour southwest. Was going south. 1 mile per hour. Now going west. Oh man, this wind's being psychotic. But it's enough of a calm wind to not upset the cars. It's also a short track, so not gonna play too much of a factor. As it's starting to pick up. Jeez. Pit road, definitely not 55 miles per hour. All these stats are wrong. I gotta change them around. But it wouldn't really matter since, what you call it? These people not really set up to pit. People in incident trouble right now. Matthew Klein 20x, Peter Kenny 25x. So Peter is eliminated from competition. Keplinger with 16. Derek M. Smith 16. Dominic Howe 16, and Justin Johnson with 16. Mullen with 14. Everyone else with 12 or less. But here we go, coming to green. Connor's gonna scoot himself away. Oh no, we're not to green yet. My thing lied. We should get 1 to green this time.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, we are green. I'm just on replay mode. Good job, myself. Man, Heater actually stuck up with the back side of Dominic. Oh, Heater got sideways. Yeah, that's gonna kill him. Apologies about that, by the way.
Alright, man, caution
Connor's
is out.
way up the
Caution is
racetrack,
out.
yep. And that's gonna go ahead and end up the battle as we have new who sideways. Oh, looks like it's a 10, the 10 of Jackson Menchie spins himself around. Look how many people just jam up trying to force themselves to the high lane, and whoa! Yeah, Menchie just got loose, and on he went. And we're gonna get a 7 to go restart, so Menchie now to 14x. Johnson, who did make contact with that, Menchie, is now at a 16x. Was at a 12x, so he is looking for instant trouble. Should be at 10 cautions. Bianchini is sneaking up. He's made his way after that that accident. He is now up in position to go ahead and make something happen, and Bianchini can steal this one away from Connor, and Connor's on old tires as well. There's Bianchini right there. So these cautions are counted with 5 laps now, so if you do get a caution with 5 to go or less, that will end the race. If it's 6 to go, well, it'll be a 1-lap shootout. If we get a caution off the restart, that will be a green-white checker. And Heater stuck up with Connor that last restart. I think Heater found something better. on the go, but here we go. Connor's gonna set himself up. We'll find out if he could go ahead and take it all the way to the checkered. That's if caution doesn't come out, but here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Everyone stayed even. Look at Bianchini make himself to the low side, got a bit tight. Had to check up. All the way to the bottom of the racetrack goes Trey Patton, all the way to the apron. Slides up, right in front of the 75 at Don McCall. 6 to go. And boy, we are racing hard here. Right behind, if we do have a wreck, this will bring us to a one-lap shootout. And if we don't, so Connor has most likely got this win secure because I could already sense a wreck coming in here. With these final laps, look how many people are singled up on the high side trying to get themselves going. That probably might be a wreck right here. 4 to go. Liebert trying to make his way around Trey Patton at 0-1. Patton running 4th right now. Look at Dominic Howell trying to squeeze himself to the high. Liebert's there though. 3 laps to go. Who are wrecking?
Alright, man.
I heard it.
Caution
And
is
around
out.
they go. Johnson's involved. I mean, not Johnson. Liebert's in that. And yup, they'll put Connor. Ooh. I don't know if Scott gave enough room to the 5, or it was vice versa. I don't think there wasn't enough room. The 71 just squeezed the 5 up to the high side, and that's all it took. So Connor's gonna go up and away with win number 1 of the season. And Heater, of course, gonna come out second, no surprise. Off the final corner. Well, that's gonna be it. Connor Brandon's gonna come up away with a win. Congratulations to him. What the hell's wrong with my thing? Sorry about that. I'm just trying to get myself going, but there we go. Connor Brandon, your winner. Unofficial results going to show up to your top 5 at the screen. Connor's going to burn it down to the front straightaway, and Mullen's in the way. We're going to get a top 3 interview, so I'll be Connor, Heater, and Bianchini on that go. So we'll be right back right after this.
Growing up as a kid in Oklahoma, where I'm from, the Chili Bowl is the biggest race that we have. The Chili Bowl has kind of been my favorite race of the year. Growing up a dirt racer in Oklahoma, that's kind of the holy grail.
And we're back here live at Irwindale Speedway, coming away from here tonight. Connor Brandon, your winner. And we're going to go ahead and toggle ourselves some interviews here for tonight. Connor declines to go ahead and get an interview. Excuse me. So, nobody in the top 3 is actually in the booth, so. Oh, no, a Heater is. We're going to go ahead and slide Eric Heater into the booth at number 28. Going to round himself out second. And, boy, it's probably getting starting to be annoying for you to come in second. How was your car? How was the run today?
It was decent. I'm pretty happy with that because I wasn't anywhere near fast in practice or anything like that. I kind of had a lucky break in qualifying, got up front, decent lap, and I'm guessing that some of the faster guys either didn't try or messed up or something like that. But I mean, with the cautions, I was able to hold track position mostly, so able to come out with second, especially after being suspended. That's a really good result for me. But sucks that I wasn't able to go 2 in a row for Legends Racing Team.
Yeah, but fortunate to you, a second place finish is gonna cover yourself up from that suspension. How was the car out there tonight?
Off of 4 there would be some moments where I would get loose, mostly on the starts. But other than that, it was just a little bit tight, handled pretty well, pretty secure.
All right, man. I'm gonna let you go here. Any sponsors to thank for tonight's race?
Yep. London Racing League as always, and of course you for hosting these and broadcasting them.
All right, man. 10-4. We're gonna let you go. See you next week here.
Yep. See you then.
And that was Eric Heater in the number 28, and that was the only person in the top 3 we're gonna interview here tonight. Well, gonna be a short broadcast here for tonight, but otherwise, here tonight. Thank you all for watching. I'm in a rush, so apologies about me acting a bit strange here for tonight, but obviously my name is Zeke Race. This has been KMN. We're gonna sign ourselves out here for tonight. Thank you all for watching.